Hi, hello, welcome to today's session. So, from previous session, we started new chapter from history part, that is pastoralist in the modern world. So, relating to this, it is one such chapter. From the chapter, we will be able to read, understand about the life of nomadic pastoralist. Nomadic pastoralist. So, nomads are mainly the group of people or the people, one who do not live, stay constantly, permanently at one place, but they always keeps moving from one place to another place or from one area to another area for their living. That is most important, because unnecessarily they are not moving in searching of their livelihood, in search of their livelihood. So they used to keep moving from one place to another place. So these group of people or these kind of people are merely known or called as nomads. So these group of people, nomads, they are mainly found, witnessed in many parts of India. So these nomadic pastoralists, they used to move with their herds of different animals, different cattle like goat, sheep, camel, cattle, horse, then other domestic animals. Moreover, from this chapter, we also goes on understanding how pastoralism, it has been important in the societies like India and also in Africa. And also we will be able to know how the life of these nomadic herders got affected, impacted by colonial policies or colonialism, which made a rapid impact on the lives of the people. And also we will be able to understand the different these nomadic herders, one who is living in different parts of India and also from different parts of Africa. So this is the introduction relating to the chapter. So moving ahead, let's discuss the chapter and understand the chapter with discussing the topic pastoral nomads and their movements. Pastoral nomads and their movements. So I repeat once again, nomads are the group of people, one who is moving from one place to another place in search of their livelihoods, or in search of the different factors which supports for their life, along with their cattle, goats, sheep, then horse, camels, and other kind of animals. So relating to this chapter, let's start discussing the first key point under the uh, topic postal nomads and their movements. So first movement, kind of movements made by these nomadic herders in the mountains. In the mountains. Even today, even present, one kind of such nomads are mainly found in the states of Jammu and Kashmir. They are Gujjar Bakarwals. Gujjar Bakarwals. So Gujjar Bakarwals, they are the nomadic herders, nomadic pastoralists living in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. And these Gujjar Bakarwals are the great herders of two different animals, namely goat and sheep. Goat and sheep. So many of these Gujar Bakarwal nomads, they used to migrate to this region in the 19th century in search of pasture for their animals. Pasture means fodder, food, grass for their cattle or their animals. So in the 19th century, these group of people, nomads, they migrated to Jammu Kashmir region for the purpose. What is the purpose? In search of pasture for their animals. Gradually, timely, year after. Over a decades, they established themselves in the area and moved annually between their summer and winter grazing grounds. So, after decades, they themselves established their identity in the state of Jammu and Kashmir, but seasonally, annually, between summer and winter season, for grazing purpose, they used to keep moving to the place where they can get all the possible situations or possibilities for grazing their cattle. Particularly in the season, in the winter season, when the high mountains were covered with snow, they lived with their herds in the low hills of the Shivalik range. See here, in the winter season, in the winter season, the high mountains in Jammu and Kashmir, they mainly covers with snow. So because of that, it is highly difficult for them to go up to the top of the mountains for grazing purpose. So for by that time, they used to live in the with their herds in the low hills of Shivalik range. Then the dry shrub forest here in the sense Shivalik areas or Shivalik range. There, the scrub forest here provided pasture for their herds. Then, by the end of April, that is the beginning of summer season, they began their march towards north for their summer grazing grounds, that is originally in the states of Jammu and Kashmir. So several households came together for this journey, forming what is known as kafila. Kafila. So kafila here, no need to get confusion here. So they are also the nomads, but along with their family, they used to move in a group. So the group formed here, for the purpose of moving towards the grazing grounds in the summer season. They are mainly known as kafila. So they crossed the Pir Panjal Pass and entered the valley of Kashmir with the onset of summer. Onset means beginning of summer. The snow melted and the mountain sides were lush green. So the snow covered in the mountains in the winter season. Now, due to the hot sunlight or sun rays, now the snow starts melting and it starts converting into water. So the snow melted and the mountain sides there, it made all the possible opportunities for the growth of green lush. So this is the variety of grass that sprouted, and most importantly, it provided rich, nutritious forage for animal herds. And by the end of September, these Bakarwals were on the move again. So in now this time on their way it is towards downward journey, not upward journey, now downward journey back to their winter base. So their winter base is Shivalik range. So when the high mountains were covered with snow, the herds were grazed in the low hills. So from Shivalik range to Jammu Kashmir, Jammu Kashmir to Shivalik range. So they used to keep moving seasonally, winter season and summer season. So they used to shift, they used to move. What is the purpose? Their main purpose is to in search of pasture for their animals. So that animals reared by them is goat and sheep. So let's stop up to here, and let's continue about other nomadic herders in tomorrow's session. Thank you, Ananda.